What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? This guy's always it. Was I? Or was I just chilling in the chat? We'll never know. We'll never know. We will literally never know. We consider that late. What's up? What's up, Mridul? What's up? Guys, we're going to be talking about anything and everything. Might play a little football bingo if there's enough people. Just for fun. Why not? I haven't done it on the stream yet. Maybe we'll do some of that. Oh, hold on a minute. Here we go. What's been happening, guys? How was your week? What have you all been up to? Anything new? Anything fun? Anything interesting? Hello, Drax. Oh, I guess the only new thing that's happened from then to now is Arsenal's in the final of the Carabao Cup. Anybody cares about that? That's the newest thing that I can think of that's happened. Thoughts on last night's snooze fest? I didn't watch, dude. I didn't watch. We'll do the final watch along, but I didn't watch. Honestly, I just called it a night. Took advantage of the fact that there's no streams to be done, so I just went to sleep. Never watch a Big Six match. It always disappoints most of the time. Honestly, I just went to sleep, dude. I just took advantage of the fact. Honest, nothing's really going on. Yeah, I have to say, December is when everything picks up. After that, it kind of slows down. November, December is where my life picks up quickly because of the Christmas business and the fact that it is Christmas for us as well. Nothing really special happening. Yeah. Uh, Although there might be future plans, which obviously I'll tell you guys in advance when it happens. But as of now, there's really nothing going on. So much so where I was just going to ask somebody if there's anybody's watching any good shows. My mom gave me a new show today. It's called The Leopard. Might be interested in seeing that. Then I heard an Apple Plus show that is called Tehran about Mossad. Apparently, that's a very good show. So got some recommendations at least. To be honest, most of the Chelsea games are pure vomit. Shanks is still in office. Sorry, buddy. Sorry. But I think other people will be coming on later, so I didn't want to clash, basically. Also, I like doing it at this time, man. I get to go eat dinner, and I enjoy it. Mindhunter. Is Mindhunter that weird guy who interviews all those serial killers and he sees what's wrong with them, like he picks psychologically picks them off. Thank you, Utkarsh. Do you want to join, Utkarsh? Are you back? Congratulations, by the way, buddy. Are you back? Are you at home? If you are, then I'll send you a link if you want to drop in for a little bit. Let me know. The Wire is a great one. I've never watched it. I don't know where to watch it actually, but I know it's a really good one because everyone talks about it. You want to see Arsenal win PL this season? Leo James, the real answer is absolutely not. Now, if you ask me who's likely to win the Premier League, it's Arsenal. Yes. ये बंदा टाइम पे क्यों In fact, I was 1 minute late, Lavanya. You won't believe it. Sopranos, my favorite. Yes. She said it was my brother's marriage. Yes, साले मुझे आके congrats बोलने लगेंगे. But I said congratulations on your brother's marriage, buddy. Did you not? Or maybe the audio cut out. But yes, Utkarsh's twin brother got married. Two United fans, one family. Isn't it wonderful? Copy third season. Will it get better? Wait, what are we talking about? Sopranos? Oh, of course. Sopranos is a classic. My friend. Have you watched Borat? I remember watching the first one ages ago when it came out. We also don't want to see Arsenal win the Premier League this season. Yeah, but wanting to and it happening are two very different things, my friend. They are. It is going to happen one way or the other. I think he gets rid of his master. Oh yeah. We'll move on from that one. Oh God, what is this now? Oh my god, I don't want to even read that out. And Vinicius can't even stay out of the bloody headlines there, for the love of God, seriously. Sandro Tonali offered to Arsenal by agents who Arsenal explode, but no contact with Newcastle United. Nothing will happen this window. Wow. I guess Sandro Tonali to Arsenal was the thing. I mean, or rather, it was given by the agent. Guys, if anyone is still interested in, if anyone is still interested in joining Fanball Meet, it's still available, guys. So if you are interested, please do it. It might be it might be one of the best things you've ever done. Yeah, so please. It's 4 days from today. Anyway, when is Fanball Meet, if I can ask? Where? It's in Delhi. It's in Delhi, buddy. Hold on, let me read it out to you. Actually, hold on a minute. Let me just share the screen. We are on StreamYard today, so why not do one of those? Um, yeah, just click Q. As you can see, let's put it up higher. There we go. India's first football and gaming creator fest is almost here. Meet your favorite football and gaming creators and ISL players. By the way, guys, the ISL players will also be there. Don't know why I'm doing this. In real life, compete in an EAFC tournament. Enjoy engaging football panel discussions. Experience rivalry room live for the first time in Delhi. As it's saying here, 8th Feb in a place called Flow Brew and Dine in DLF Avenue, Saket. No idea if I said that right or not. That's where it is. As you can see here, EAFC tournament panels, communities, merch stalls, rivalry room, meet and greets, live match screenings, and after party. And I think there is also, yes, play games, shop football merchandise, chant with supporters group, and watch a Liverpool versus Manchester City live screening. If you care about any of those teams, of course. One full day dedicated to football, gaming, and community. As you can see here, tickets are here on sklbx.com, skillbox.com, I believe it's called, or skillboxes.com, I should say. Have a look. For more updates, you can go on instagram.com/fanballmeet. Please go support Akshata because she supports us. It would be wonderful. I would love to have gone, although I don't know if I could breathe that air and survive. But yes. What happened to Penny, please share? I don't know. Yeah, some ridiculous thing on Twitter is there about him and his partner. Seriously, though, why? I don't understand these people, man. Just get away from all this. Yeah, you make so much money. I don't understand why these people have to go through the public so much, man. What is the point of me having all this money if your life's not private still, man? It's crazy. It's really crazy. I haven't watched Narcos, but I want to get to it. Also, Queen of the South, I want to watch some. I think it's a related show. Did you watch Game of Thrones? I have not actually. A lot of people give me crap for it. Okay, I don't want to read that. Hello, Prathamesh. Good evening. Bro, from which state in India do you stream? Goa, buddy. Goa. Goa. नेतन के मशवरे क्यों देते हैं लोग? This why has the why has a slow build up nowadays. People won't like it. Yes, but then again, that most shows do have a slow build up now because they won't plan on going for long. When he's always there, what did he do now? Not something about his partner, and I don't know. Something about creams, and I don't even know if it's real, dude. I don't want to say it. I don't want to get sued or whatever nonsense that can happen from saying madness. I don't want to participate. But yeah, let's just say that it would really be nice if we just stayed out of all this stuff. That's all I'll say about that. Anyway, I'm good, Maxi. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. What happened to 10x Brazil? Oh, Ash is here. Recently had a good go in fish curry, but I know from our conversations nowhere close to go in style curry. You know ball, Ash, because that's how it works. So in Delhi, I will be the Ishan Dhruv will be the yes. Ishan Dhruv. Utkarsh might be the might. Maybe. Maybe. The Sperantor is killing me now. I abuse that clown every match and he still misses. Yamal misses out so many assists. I did BCom, buddy. I did BCom. Suck it, suck it. I said one. All I know is if I'm going to Delhi, I have to rent out a hazmat suit because I don't think I'm going to survive very much there. Hello, Abhiman. I too have not watched GOT. Welcome to the club, buddy. Share the stream. I want to reshare. Wait, haven't? Oh, I have not done it already. Damn it. Normally I do that first. Hold on. We'll put it up on Twitter right now. Really, Twitter? Wow. Okay. Yep, done. Done, Manas. Thank you. Hey, Lavanya. Hello, Shaunak. Ever visited Konkan? What do you mean Konkan, dude? Is that a place or is that a restaurant? You have to be a little specific there, dude. Arjun Extra says, bro, what do you think if he had Hoyland right now in place of Sheshko, would he be good? Arjun, I'm going to be very frank here, right? I get a lot of abuse, so I'm going to answer this with a little detail if you don't mind. Okay. Put it up here. Konkan, Malbari, what's the difference? Well, Konkan is a coastline. Konkani is a language. Malabar is a part of the coastal line of Kerala. And Malbari is a person from the Malabar coast. Basically, area is the difference. Big difference in other things as well. But the first difference is obviously area. What do you think if you had Hoyland right now? Okay, yes. So Arjun, I'm going to say this. Controversial as it may be, you may think Hoyland shit or not, even though he technically has way more goals and assists right now. I will say this. If you don't play your players to their strengths, as we have been seeing recently, it's never going to work. It doesn't matter which player you have. It does not. It's a myth that people think it depends on the quality of player. At the beginning of the season, people were like, Nathan, you're off. Rasmus is terrible. Look, Sheshko played in Champions League. He's coming here. But what's really funny about that now is Sheshko is playing here and Rasmus is in the Champions League and scoring. Well, he's not anymore, of course, but he was in the Champions League scoring goals. So I'll say one thing first and foremost, as we realized very, 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 very clearly with with a Europa League football, which is continental football and English football is played very differently. In continental football, you tend to have way more time on the ball, so that does change how gameplay works in general. Um, I honestly think Rasmus would have just as many goals. Now people will say, would he hit that goal that way, this goal that way? I can't answer that question for you honestly, Arjun. I can't. As far as output is concerned, I don't think it is a stretch to say that he would have the same amount of goals and assists, maybe even more than Sheshko. The thing is, we don't play him through his strength, so it doesn't really matter. He's someone who runs behind the line and finishes. Here we were asking him to, as people so famously put, wrestle the center backs and try and link up the ball. That's not what he did. And if you watched highlights of Rasmus Højlund before he joined, you'll know that's not what he did. But yet that is what is asked of him. So you're not playing him through his strengths. On debut at Napoli, Leonardo Spinazzola sends him off he runs behind the line and he pockets it in. I think it was first touch, first shot. He ran in behind the line and scored on debut. I think on debut he came on as a sub. I think his first start. So it all depends on that. But I'll tell you this: if you're talking about straight up striker, he's better than Xerxes. So maybe we should have gotten rid of Xerxes because offers came in for Xerxes and we didn't keep Xerxes. Cash offers, by the way. It is what it is. Nathan, what do you think about who will possibly defeat Hamza Chimaev? It has to be a fellow wrestler who has decent stand up to it. I think between Kamaru Usman and Gilbert Burns, we know that it can be done. As you are going, often do you visit beaches and do they excite you? So, Explorer Introvert, it's a great question. The north side beaches is filled with tourists and they have kind of ruined the natural beaches of Goa. Um, they have. I'm going to answer you honestly because you asked me honestly. They have ruined a lot of the beaches tourists have, as well as the people who cater to the tourism. So the locals or other people who own restaurants and shacks and all, they've kind of ruined it. So people tend to not go to known beaches now. People tend to go to smaller beaches, or people tend to find other places that they won't be visited, basically. Offbeat places now is where Goan people like to hang out most of the time. Yeah, that's what we kind of do. Mangalorean Goan Keralites are the best seafood. Bengalis also have, but Bengalis, I believe most of it is river fish, not saltwater fish. So I think that's the difference. Haaland has to take a pay cut and come to Barcelona. He'll score 50 easily. He's not going to take a pay cut, and he has way too many years on his contract. What are you doing outside YouTube? I have a couple of little businesses. Konkan is a region. Yes, Konkan is a region. It's a coastline. It's a coastal belt. Yes, it's an area basically. Konkan is a scenic 339 coastal plain in western stretching from Daman and Diu to Karwar, which is just outside Goa. Well, actually, it's not. It's past Goa, actually. Yeah, but the other side. Between the Arabian Sea and Western Ghats, renowned for its golden beaches, lush green areas. Basically, it's coastal line. Bye, Maxi. Take care, buddy. Thank you for joining. Mohammed Zia, I'm from Pakistan. Love your channel. Sending you best wishes for your life. Thank you so much, Mohammed. And hopefully, you're taking care of yourself as well. Thank you for the kind words. Yep, I'm a Malba. Yes, Abhiman is a Malba. I mean, you know what? Some people say Malayali, some people say Malbari. Whatever you want to be called, God bless. I thought there was no difference, but then there is a difference. So instead of being offensive, I'll just call you whatever you want me to call you. That's how it is. सर मैन यूनाइटेड का क्या मसला है? राशफोर्ड को बारसा से प्यार में, मगर यूनाइटेड राशफोर्ड को प्यार करती है और बारसा अपनी 2 करोड़ ये पैसे से प्यार करती है. Peak love triangle. Yeah, apparently he doesn't want to come back. So good for him. 15 million max for Rashford, bro. At this point of time, Copy Ninja, just take him, man. I can't be bothered anymore babysitting these children. Hey, Subman, good evening. Yes, yesterday's Arsenal. I didn't watch it, but yes. Kickoff time 6 p.m. IST, I believe. Yeah, I believe we are the early kickoff on Saturday, which, as you guys may know, I absolutely love. So I'm not going to complain. Either I hate being the last game. I hate it. There's nothing worse than being the last game in the league. Yes, 6 o'clock. Well, technically, the first game of the week is at 1:30 in the night. Forest Leeds. But let's be honest, nobody's going to stay up to watch that, so it doesn't matter. But yes, ours is the early kickoff tomorrow, which is fantastic for. I mean, Saturday, which is fantastic for me. If Rashford, that brother should learn Arabic, he's going to Saudi on God. Listen, yeah, I just whatever it is, I just want it to end. Honestly, everyone that's on loan, everyone that's been loan with I just want it to all end, bro. I don't want to deal with any of this anymore. I want to move forward. I'm fed up of sending people on loan. I'm fed up of trying to get rid of people. Just whatever it is, cut your losses, move on. Let's all just move on and actually move forward. Agree. I think Rasmus has fed so little with Rasha and Garnacho around. Feel sorry for him. Shaunak, there was a fantastic stat I saw today. I saw it. I think it was from Goldbridge, but I think I read it like someone wrote it down or something. Benjamin Sheshko averages 3.3 shots on target. Rasmus Hoyland had 1.4 and 1.5 in his 2 years, and Xerxes had 1.7. Shots on target per game, by the way. 1.4, okay? Benjamin Sheshko's conversion rate is 30 something percent, 35, 37%, something like that. Xerxes is like 40, and Rasmus's was 50. 50% conversion rate on an average of 1.4 shots on target. But no one's going to tell you that, dude. Everyone's just going to tell you he's crap. It is what it is, man. Like I said, let's just everyone move on and let us also move on. Hey, Rando, congratulations. So, your first final in 6 years, dude. I'm pretty sure y'all are going to meet City, but you never know. City could City, and then it's an issue. You know what I'm saying? Then you got to play the defending champions, Newcastle. Pretty sure y'all are going to beat them. Carrick is not permanent, so if you want to transfer Sancho or Messi, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we say that now, but there seems to be indication someone that he might be getting the permanent job. That's why people are talking like that. Astro deliveries are good, but it's finishing is so shit. This is the problem when you prefer to run in space and not and don't know what to do in front of goal, which we have tried for many matches at United. Right now, Sheshko is not the focal point of the attack. Until Sheshko is the center, he's useless and so-called gravity merchant like Gyökeres. Ooh, that's harsh. Explorer introvert. Interesting. Fair take. Yeah, see, listen, it is very easy to just go, they are shit, Arjun. It really is. And I'm sure some people still think he is shit. But again, like I just said, the stat in 2 years, he averaged 1.4 shots per on goal, and 1.5 for the whole year, for the whole season. And his conversion rate was close to 50%. That doesn't sound like a shit striker to me personally. But like I said, if he goes, he goes. Juve asked for Xerxes. Yeah, we could have easily kept him Ankush, but whatever I don't even know what we kept Xerxes for in the end. He's barely played and he's been mostly fit on top of that. I want to ask about emotional attachment issues. It hurts a lot when you get once or twice in life with very specific people out of millions, but this attachment is unrequited. It hurts. Oof. Going heavy today. Okay. See, Mohammed, my dad says something that's, I don't know if it's a Bible quote or something, but he says, no man can live as an island. And, for the most part, we need people in our life, for the most part. Now, obviously, it varies, right? Friends, wives, children, it varies. So emotional attachment is not something you can avoid unless you literally live a life of self sustainability, which nowadays the way the governments are set up, the way people is set up, the way systems are set up, it's almost impossible to be self-sustaining completely. It's almost impossible. So you require people here. See, you know sometimes it's a life lesson, Mohammed. Sometimes God puts people in your life to make you realize your worth. Sometimes God puts people in your life to challenge you. Sometimes God puts people in your life so you don't take life itself for granted. Sometimes you think you're on such a high. Sometimes you think you're in, especially young people, man. I remember being super super young and feeling this way now, so I can really relate to it when older people looked at me and told me certain things. um I felt I felt like I used to feel invincible, dude. I could eat unlimited amounts of food, not get sick. Work out on a full stomach, not get sick. Like stay up the whole day, whole night, and be fully functioning student. God puts obstacles in your life, dude, one way or the other. People are people. People are going to come. People are going to go. Some will stay for the rest of your life. Some won't. It, these are all little challenges, man. These are all little. Some of them hurt. Some of them are big challenges. It's all part of life. You know why it hurts a lot? It hurts a lot because you were that much invested. It hurts a lot because you care. It hurts a lot because uh, it can hurt a lot for many reasons. Let's just put it that way. What I will say is, when the dust is settled, when you calm down, when you can get a hold of yourself, rebuild, rebuild, because you know what? The rebuild makes you even better. It teaches you things that you should not do the next time in a similar situation with similar people. You learn about personal boundaries, ones that didn't exist until this happened. So it's a self it's the self rebuild basically leads to development of your own character, and some of it is needed, and some of it is painful and unnecessary. But I think we can't avoid it. I don't think you can avoid it. Like my dad said, no man lives as an island. You know. Totally agree. Just like in Goa, due to tourism, few parts of Dehradun and many such places have been pro everywhere in every part of the world. The difference is due to the civic sense issue, Abhishek. No, in India, it's really bad. Believe me, there are just as bad places everywhere else that ruin the vibes of other places. But the lack of civic sense is what makes it worse for us. Honestly, there are horrible places everywhere, everywhere. Backup free striker like my profile. I mean, it would be nice if we could get someone for free. It would be. I wouldn't be opposed to it, especially if he's an older player. I would have taken Ivan Tony back if he wants to come seriously. Before the Mbomo rush, I was an Ivan Tony madman. I like the seaside, but can't really handle humidity in cities like Mumbai and coastal, like much colder areas and hill station. I just, you know what? I just want somewhere where it's quiet, Shaunak. I don't really care where it is. I genuinely don't. As long as it's quiet, that's it. And there's no bugs, bro. I don't like bugs. Not the biggest fan. But as long as it's quiet, I'm pretty much happy anyway. If United can beat Arsenal and so can we. Brother can't pass the ball properly and thinks he can beat the best defense in the league. My grandpa got a better first touch. Woo! Shots. You see Arsenal winning any trophy from the Carabao Cup? I think they're going to do a double. I think it's going to be the league and the Carabao Cup. That's what I think it is. I read Malbari as Marlboro. Malbari is a person from the Malabar coast, unless the name has changed after all these years. Nathan is oh, someone. Come on, don't be mean, bro. Don't be mean. Come on, please, Varshit. I'm not even joking. I don't do anything. I'm. This is not a brag because I know some people really want to grow a beard and they can't. I don't do. When I say I don't do anything, I don't do anything. Nothing. So I don't know how it's grown like this, but I'm not going to complain. Nitesh, come on, Nitesh, you keep doing this. The joke's getting old, buddy. You know I'm not. Can become a great political leader with your knowledge. Just make the roads connecting Maharashtra and Goa good, please. Yeah. Good luck with all of that, dude. Good luck with anyone trying to do that, to be honest. Next match, jeetna hai. I think we have a good shot, Apratim. I think we have a good shot. That's all I'm going to say about that. I think we have a good shot. Saudi will happily pay 45 for him. I don't think so, Akshay. I don't think so. Should make a flyover from Goa to Uttarakhand. Bro, I think our government wastes enough money, Nakul. I think we can all agree on that. Let's not give them too many crazy ideas. I have a question regarding Christians in India. Can I ask? Sure. I mean, I don't know if I can speak for all of India, but I can speak for whatever I've seen. Sure. Bro, tell me, how was our defense against Albacete? I missed. I'm sorry. Every time I read Albacete now, I remember Giant going absolutely mad. There's no difference. It's just three, four districts. We call them Malabar. So the people from there are called Malbari within the state. Outside, it's mostly Malayali. Okay, so my guess was correct then. Fair enough. Don't blame us for the snooze. The manager pulls up back five and wants his son Delap to play like right winger and beat Nkapie. Bro, we played in energy conservation because Chelsea barely posed any threat. Listen, bro. However, you all need to get the win, dude. However, you all need to get the win. But Nathan Hoyland played for longer and has some games where he was complete cut off because they were asking him to cut back it. See, this is what I'm trying to say, right, Rando? This is my point. He was being told to to come back in and link up play. That is not his strength to begin with. If you see, I mean, I hate doing this. I hate doing this. But if you are if you see compilations, which I mean, again, very annoyed. I have to say that sentence. But if you see the compilations, you'll see everything is running behind the line, running in space to finish, and we kept on doing the opposite. Kept on doing it, and we didn't feed him, dude. At one point of time in his second season, he had less opportunities, no, than certain teams' second choice strikers. Chances like given to him, fed to him. You know how crazy that is. Hold on a second, guys. I'm just seeing something here. Someone sent me something. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I just got a message. I had to definitely see it. Anyway, sorry. Back to it. We all know that Hoyland Salem, but Sesh was definitely an upgrade. Would prefer City. Newcastle's too much of a bogey team this season. Maybe they're getting some form back. Mostly rice sambar. Oh, sambar with dosa in Bombay. Oh God, I miss this. This I miss. This I miss the most in Bombay. Pav bhaji, keema pav, and as my as my. I swear I'm gonna change this thing the first chance I get. Um, Sambar and dosa, man. Oh, or dosha as it's called in Kerala culture. Anyway, Sashko's upgrade. He just needs a veteran striker. I don't know who, but someone, man. But like Ferran has. But you know what, Lavanya? I can use this, right? This theory which you just said, and pose it the other way. Don't you think Hoyland at 20 years old when we bought him? First of all, no team in the top five leagues had a 20-year-old leading the line in their club. Only we did, and we had no backup. Don't you think he could have benefited from a senior striker? So I mean, listen, yeah, there are a lot of what ifs, but it doesn't matter, yeah. It doesn't matter. There's a lot of what ifs, but to be honest, I feel really bad for him. He was a good professional, though. I hope he does well. I hope he wins that Scudetto. Him and McSauce, dude. Again, I really do. 1v1 against Martinelli, Argentina. Joga finito. Joga finito. I like that. I've never been to any Christian wedding. Do you guys kiss at the end like a couple, like any Hollywood movie? Just a curiosity. Uh, I, I think in Goa they do a little brief kiss on the lips, but sometimes people just prefer to do it on the head. No big deal, I suppose. But yeah, in English we say downfall. In Urdu it said सब कुछ मिलता है दुनिया में फराज कोई ना मिलता है जिससे मोहब्बत हो. Okay, that's what we call it, downfall. What did you spend ages 15 to 20 and what did you think about life at that time? Have you seen the Epstein thing? I have, unfortunately. Uh, Classical dude, what's up? Abdul Rahman, I'm from Goa. I'm from Goa. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Sorry, not Abdul Rahman, you're not new. Classical dude, welcome if you're new. Sorry. Um, this is an interesting question. I'll put it up there while I just read something. Huh? See, Nani Hindu, though I come from Rajasthan, where in some places seeing face of bride is saying Gungat culture. Yeah, I of course I get it. Yeah, it's all culturally different everywhere, but yeah. Take on Atletico Madrid. Their signings are going too good. They signed Alex Baena, Thiago Almada, now Lookman, but doesn't see any progress. See, they spent a whole hell of a lot of money buying Joao Felix. The whole world was like, oh my God, so they got Joao Felix. How did he not go to this club, that club, this club? Look how it panned out. Just because you make good signings doesn't mean it'll work out. Alex Baena is good, but I thought he was injured or something, right? Thiago Almada from Atlanta United originally, that you never know how that's really going to work out. Ademola Lookman's going to be interesting because he left a very good Atlanta team to go to Atletico Madrid. That's going to be very interesting. Hello, Dave. He's from Jaipur, I believe, someone. Now I'm watching ABF Family, a Northeast blogger, and he's a Finnish living here. Really? Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. I think I saw him by chance, Lavanya. I think I know who you're talking about. Peenan sucks at coding. Nice name. Man City going to win the Carabao Cup. I mean, it's possible, Srinand. Definitely not impossible. Tanish, what's up, Tanish? Good evening. I'm so sad that government increased cigarette prices. I am not. Stop smoking. Behave yourself. What is the price for Sports Art Nation FPL? Nothing, Gaurav. There's no price, bro. I'm just doing it for fun. I thought people would be interested. I honestly, last year I completely checked out. I'm just doing it to create like a little community amongst all you guys if you are interested. That's it. Reduced price of other goods is Dominic Solanke injured as well. Yeah, I think he's picked up a thing after the match. But you know what? He did the damage. He did the damage and then he left. Hi, fraud. Hello to you too, Lala. Hello to you too. Good evening or good morning in your case. Fraud is an interesting theory, interesting addressal, but fine. Quite confused, but I'll take it. Hey, Matthew, big up. Matthew must have been on a high. Spurs fan. See, Alcaraz owned Novak once again. Yeah, Matthew, I'm not falling for this, buddy. You all know Prime Djokovic would have smoked him. Let's be honest. He's 38 years old, bro. He should have retired already. Fact that he reached a final, Alcaraz isn't even going to make it to 38. Mark my words. Mark my words. Let alone be in a final. Dukes here. Nice picture. You think Spurs even have a chance against United? We might see Romero leaving in next transfer window. Duke, see, the thing is, it's not about a chance or not. It's, I think your club is in a lot of turmoil and it reduces your chances. That being said, if you all don't lose to us, that means you all have gone undefeated against Manchester this season. I don't think you all did that last season. So, hypothetically speaking, you probably have, so you could do something with it. But I think we have a lot of momentum right now. For the first time in a long time, we have genuinely a lot of momentum. Yeah, that's what I think at least. Duke, what are your thoughts? Hello, Soma. But I've been to Jaipur and many other places in Rajasthan. Each other. Lala saying, "Hi guys." Lala, if you are free, I mean, sometimes I think I don't. Sometimes I feel like it's really early for Lala. Lala, if you are free, do join though, or let me know if you are free. Um, if I may know what business I had a couple of businesses, dude. Little baby ones, family or run ones. I had a shack, then I had a food truck. I have a Christmas business. Your thoughts on Roman versus Punk? I just hope they don't think it. I hope people don't think it's going to be like half an hour of a high intensity match. That's all I hope people don't think it. That's what it's going to be. Luke Thaw and Harry Maguire. Arsenal fans celebrate going to final like they have won it. We have gone to Wembley twice. Yeah, but Aryan, it's their first final in 6 years, dude. There is reason to celebrate. It is what it is. दोस्तों एयर फ्रायर में चिकन बना सकता हूँ like kush nuggets and all. I'm pretty sure you can make a ton of stuff in an air fryer, my friend. Don't ask me what because I don't have an air fryer, but you can definitely look up recipes and definitely do it for sure. I know that for sure. Keema pao, yeah, keema pao, dude. Why are you dodging camera? Is your camera Khabib in disguise? Send him 2 years to Dagestan and forget. Dude. That's what I'll say. Send my camera to Dagestan and forget. What do you think about Man City? Why are they fumbling after signings like Semenyo and Gay? What are the reasons? We all believe Pep's the greatest manager. Please comment. I see what you're doing there, Sufyan. We all don't believe Pep's the greatest manager. First of all, I like what you did there. Um, I actually think Semenyo and Gay actually playing well. All things considered, moves into a new team, new style of play for both players. I think they're actually doing quite well. In fact, I would go as far as to say is they are probably doing better than everybody else in the team. See, the simple answer, Sufyan, is the Man City is not the Man City of old. It's just not. Yeah, I was having this discussion the other day with Ash. I said, there was a time when I would tell you right now that Arsenal still does not have a chance in winning this league because I think that Man City is going to go on a 10-match winning streak. I don't think they can do that anymore. I don't think they can do it this year. Things have changed. The team has aged out. The replacements aren't as solid as the people before them. You know, they're not bad players, but the quality of players have definitely, to some extent, gone down. So I think that is the difference. I just don't think they are the City of old. Now that being said, next season they could, spend 500 million and revamp the team and get the same elite quality players, and they might continue their dominance. But as of now, I don't see it. And unfortunately, I think Arsenal is going to win the league. Simple as that. Hey Mukesh, speaking of Mukesh is an Arsenal fan if I remember correctly. Congratulations. Hello Krish. Can you start a podcast series, bro? I don't know what to talk about. I wish I had a podcasting partner. It would have been really fun to talk about Goa and stuff like that. That was originally one of the plans. Goa and current events, just for fun. Did you check that Roman Punk Pro? I did. I watched it all. I watched it all. I took a I didn't stream yesterday, so I had plenty of time to watch it all. I did. I definitely did. I catch up with my amigo who he thinks is Guardiola, and somehow we got sacked 2 years. Who he thinks is Guardiola, and somehow we got sacked 2 years after career. I told him with FIFA 2022, we are not with too distant. Hey Jayesh, it's been a while, buddy. What did you think about UFC the last 2 weeks? Still bulking as it seems. Nathan, so you don't like Western culture, French kiss and wedding? It's not about whether I like it or not, dude. It's whether if people do it or not. I can't tell people what to do in their wedding, can I? I can't tell people what to do in their wedding. Cooler Preet Singh, hello. Oh, Alcaraz would have 20 slams by his third. Bro, that's not what I said, Matthew. I said Novak would have smoked him if they were the same age. See what you're doing there, Matthew. Doesn't change the fact that Novak is a weak era. Oh no, come on, Matthew. I never used to like Djokovic either, but come on, what he's doing is pretty good. In my workplace, it's so mind-boggling to just sit in front of a screen and just crunching numbers as it becomes a culture in corporate to smoke. My company has a whole balcony for that. You got to take the edge off when you're. I understand taking the edge off when you're doing these kind of jobs, dude. It happens a lot. Happens a lot. I was Rashford. She was my Manchester United. Do you think we can make it for future? I think he wants to stay. I think why not? Yeah. I don't see why not. Honestly, just ended my Premier League and Copa del Rey discussion stream. Didn't talk about Madrid as I wasn't in the mental state. Haha, it was a short one today due to exams. Study, dude. You can always do this afterwards. There's no. You can always do this anytime, Raghav. Make sure you study first, buddy. Not one England manager has won the league. Maybe we found the one. Air fryer is the cheat code, man, for especially a good quality air fryer, especially a good quality one. So far, say network both खराब है Jio का. So Manu did not have a good game against Spurs to be. I mean, that is a good point. Gay almost scored a goal though, didn't he? Gay's looked very solid. I don't think that's quite surprising, to be honest, though. I cook chicken wings, grilled, and many other things in the air fryer. Wait, Nathan, I have a question. So I've been going to the gym for the past 1 year. So should I stop eating pork if it's too fatty? Abhishek, I think in terms of eating pork, I think it's a portion issue. I think it's a portion issue because that fat can be always converted into energy, used as energy. If you eat fatty pork ribs, then you can just cut off the fat. You can have less fat content on the pork rib. If, for example, if it's a rib, you can, if you eat it twice a week, maybe cut it down to once a week. The only thing it'll affect you is your cholesterol if you eat common with it. It has nothing to do with going to the gym, though. I'm sure there's plenty of people that eat pork and work out. It's probably the way you prepare it. Maybe find a healthier way to prepare it. Maybe use the air fryer. Maybe use like a barbecue sauce, something that is sweet but not too indulgent. Maybe not something that you have to deep fry. There are look at maybe health friendly recipes for pork. If you like eating it, that would be a recommendation. Yeah, Man City was Man City because of KDB. I mean, yeah, KDB, Fernandinho. Yeah, they had people. Yeah, they had people. The quality is not the same. What's happening with Ronaldo and Al Nassr? Not a clue. Not a clue, my friend. What do you say about Dominic Thiem? Tennis player was so good, gave tough time Nadal, Novak, but injured and left soon. Comment. Dominic Thiem was, my God, that's ages ago, Sufyan. He's a really old player. Listen, yeah, this is sports, Sufyan. Robin Soderling was the first person to beat Nadal at the French Open. First or second, I don't remember. Second, no, first. He had a wrist injury and then fluffed the final. I remember it like it was yesterday. Juan Martin Del Potro beat Federer at the US Open. I think a year later he got this really bad wrist injury. He was never the same again. It happens, dude. It happens. This is full impact sport. Your joints get messed up in tennis, dude. What do you think of budget? What budget? Are you talking about government stuff, dude? Not a clue. Didn't see it. A fresh. Oak is top five all time in my opinion. Just tied Jose Aldo's total number of title defenses of the UFC featherweight title. Man City should get new manager. Company is good, but Srinan, I believe, is a City fan. Correct me if I'm wrong, Srinan. Why would he? Why would he? Why would he leave? He's got a good thing going. He's got a good thing going. Why would he leave? That's what I would say. Why would he leave? What's in it for him? You know what I'm saying? What's in it for him? I know he was a City legend, but what's in it for him in terms of what he's currently doing? What I said, you don't do like, not you don't like. Okay? Joker's old, and now we cannot say he's playing in a weak era. He's an old soldier. Let's give flowers to the new gem. Pranay, I'll tell you, he was still going when there were four legitimate Grand Slam competitors. He was part of those four horsemen, proper competitors. Okay, people will say Andy Murray didn't win as much, but legit four, top four. It's not like a legit top four, dude. It's either Alcaraz or that other guy. What's his name? Jesus, I forgot his name now. Italian guy, Sinner. It's always Sinner Alcaraz, dude. You know? At least that's why all the hype is. Think one should play safe and work in corporate or start a business. I think, Tanish, you should do whatever you want to do when you're young. If you want to experiment, I think you should do it when you're younger. If you don't want to experiment and you want a low key life, a functional life, I think you should stay in corporate. But if you want a life with possible ups and downs, but it's what you like to do. I would take the risk early instead of late. It's you can always go back to work. You can't go back to being young. The rumors of three shortlisted managers to succeed are Maresca, Sesk, and Shabi. It's a good list, Nitesh. That's a good list. Has won 6 slams against Novak. Yeah, I know. I know. Do you think Liverpool are going to sign Xabi Alonso in the summer? Do you see him as the best prospect for Liverpool? Comment. Sufyan, I genuinely think if Liverpool finish in European Champions League spots, they're not even going to sack their manager. So what he did then, Nathan, regarding England manager is sneaky man. Why England doesn't have good managers, even though they have the best league, world class players, great academies, lots of money. I think it's a mindset. I think it's more. See, I mean, if you want to be really controversial, dude, so Alex Ferguson is part of the UK. You know, we've had great managers. We don't currently have good managers. That is a different story. But I think it's something to do with the style of play and the mentality. He cannot play in Carabao fixtures, by the way. Oh, I guess it doesn't. Yeah, well, the man in that match scored a goal and forgot how to play football. That guy can't be able to beat a guy 1-1. Give him a few games, yeah, Nitesh. Come on, he just came. Greatest five inventions is my top five. Fair enough. Company has faced some bumps recently. Does it affect his future? And how long does Bayern be patient and not winning Champions League? Listen, yeah, Champions League cannot be the criteria, Aryan. It's got to be a bare minimum league, right? Because whoever their manager is, there's no guarantee they're going to win the Champions League. Let's be honest. Our forwards are basically Haaland and Semenyo, good in scoring but can't dribble, and Savio and Doku who can dribble but can't score. Savio, I see what you did there, Nitesh. Savio. Avanes from Punjab, he loses all his roast battles because of his name. English manager say, yaad aaya. Yesterday was 10th anniversary of Gary Neville getting bullied as Valencia manager. The 10th anniversary. How do you know which anniversary it is, dude? Why can't we have someone like Mahrez or Sterling? Because the quality doesn't exist right now, Nitish. That consistent quality, it doesn't exist right now. Everyone's got that same level of player in their team, and nobody's free like that. कभी कोई कह रहा है स्किल सीखो, कभी बिजनेस, कभी सरकारी नौकरी, कभी शौकरी, और मैं बस ये सोच रहा हूँ बुक मार्केट वाला पुरानी किताबें लेगा कि नहीं. But everybody is at a different stage of their life, Lavanya. You can't compare what everyone else is. You have to do what makes you happy in the end, Baba. See, I'm going to be very blunt here. People take offense, don't take offense, but I'm just going to be honest. A lot of our issues are the society around us, whether it's our family, our parents, the neighbors, the whatever. A lot of people put pressure. I know so many people that put pressure on their friends and their neighbors and their family to like get their children married, and why is he not working and what's wrong with him or her. I don't think that helps. I don't think it helps the new generation, dude. I think you have to find your own path. Sometimes it comes from the very beginning. Sometimes it takes time. But what I would say is try to listen to yourself. Have a plan. If you're scared to tell your parents what your plan is, think of the plan, construct the plan, and then present it to them. Because even if they support you or they don't support you and you do it, at least they know you have taken the efforts to show them a pathway of what you're interested in doing. I think that is very important. I think a lot of young people nowadays just go, I want to do this, I want to do that. Are you going to support me? I also don't think that is fair. I think you need to give them a reason to support you. You must give them evidence. You must give them a thought out plan, something. Because at the end of the day, even if their way of going about it is different, they want what's best for you. So if you are in the phase of life right now where you don't know what you want to do, because I know you're just passing out and you have some time, just think about the things you like. Think about what used to get you excited. Think about why you took BBA. Think about those things, and slowly try to brainstorm. There is no rush. You're young, you have plenty of time, but what you don't have is the ability to waste it. Don't get that ability. Don't get the ability to waste your time, because what happens then, it becomes a slippery slope you cannot reverse. So even if it's just planning, even if it's just dreaming about things, think about what you want to do. Think about why you took the field you took. Think about the things that interested you when you were in school. Think about it like that. JD Kazaba was United going to spend upcoming summer. Facts. And that's coming from a City fan, so you know that's true. Represent the mental state to man. I don't know why he looks like he doesn't have motivation to compete since Klopp left Liverpool and his personal life is also not going last season. Krish, burnout is real. When I saw that Jurgen Klopp interview, I was like, this guy is tired. I know that's what he said, but you can just look at it in his eyes. He's like, bro, I don't have energy to give. I- it's not about the people, it's not about the players, it's not about winning a league, it's not about any of this stuff. I don't have anything more to give. I am tired. And you know what? Pep could be tired too, which is fine. There's a chance of Ambrim going to City. Good luck. You see Arteta or Fabregas becoming the future Barca managers. Future Barca managers, more chance for Fabregas than Arteta. I think Arteta will have to get at least another job first. Sterling got his contract terminated. What do you think about his future holding? I think he should go to QPR and complete the London tour. Which club is bigger, LFC or United? It depends on what we are talking about, dude. If you're talking about people, if you're talking about Premier League, then United. If we are talking about European trophies, then Liverpool. We are currently tied on. I think we have like one trophy more than Liverpool total. It depends on how you look at it. Bigger fan base, I think maybe United has a bigger fan base. It depends on what you think is bigger, dude. Premier League era for us, for sure. I mean, it's not even close. Uh, it depends. It depends on how you look at it. Antonio Pinto is leading the physical training with mask method today. If you know, you know, Nathan. Hey, can I get in trouble for making a reel that boomed on our supreme leader? Links with 300K views and lot of video comment. FIR now, Jai. I don't think so. I don't think it should happen. No, as long as you have not done anything that is false, like it's all based on real evidence, then I don't think people can do anything about it. Do you think Sweden can make it to the World Cup under Potter? Sorry, you have to trust the process, Tanish. Hey, TC Monitor. By the way, TC, all the way from Africa as well, guys. Thank you for joining in, buddy. Been a while. Hope all good. Carrying doing justice to our team. We had good players enough to finish 15 or lower than it. Yeah, I know, man, but we can't do anything about that now, can we? A single winger, not a single winger in the current Premier League is better than Prime Sterling except Salah. Your thoughts? Not a single current winger in the Premier League is as good as was is better than Prime Sterling except Salah. Current Premier League winger. Yeah, I think that's fair. They just lost against to Augsburg, yes, and drew against Hamburg. Next match against third place Hoffenheim and Dortmund is 6 points behind. In a world where Bayern does lose the next game, wild stuff. Bro, we say all that, no, and then they beat Hoffenheim 5-0. I'm telling you, I'll never ever get gassed anymore like that. Have you tried focaccia? Yes, I have tried focaccia. Very nice, especially if you go to an authentic place. Abhishek, Abhishek, do you live in Bombay? Like, where do you live, and do they have good Italian authentic food there? I've not had focaccia in a while now. Now you made me think. Where do I book a therapy session with you? There's no therapy session, dude. I'm just talking. Kostov is saying, fact, societal pressure kills you. It can. It can. Hello, Akshat. Ball to all, guys. Do drop a sub to Ball to all, also a fellow United fan. Killing it on Instagram. I wouldn't know. I don't watch, but I've been told. Did you start watching Hajime no Ippo? No, I've actually. It's so funny you said that, Pranay. I was just having a discussion with people saying my life's been extremely quiet to the point where I'm not even been watching shows. I said that at the beginning of the stream. It's so funny you mentioned it. It said that Miles clear as a squad compared to the rest, but 3 points gap from like 11 is a massive drop in 3 weeks. Of course, the drop is bad for sure. Chelsea footballer Mikhailo Mudryk has been banned for 1 month from the CS2 competitive platform Faceit due to toxic messages in game. This guy is a this guy is a real problem, huh? This guy is a real problem. This kid, he's making Ukraine look bad at the moment. I can't lie. Uh, Nothing beats a roast omelette and power for breakfast. Where have you eaten a roast omelette from, my friend? United, no doubt, in terms of fans. There, LFC has more trophies than you. I think they have one trophy more than us, Nitish. But like I said, what are we talking about? Premier League era? What are we talking about? Who said Amram's going to City? He'll be a sabotage. Apparently, he's friends with that Hugo Viana guy. We have more Premier Leagues and more FA Cups, Nitish. This is factually wrong. What do you do? I do this, and you have a couple of little businesses. Costa, where are you watching from? United fan. He does WWE watch-alongs, UFC watch-alongs, IPL watch-alongs, football watch-alongs. Downfalls like Eden Hazard in Madrid. I think Eden Hazard is a downfall in Madrid as a burger related though, not skills related. The race will be at interesting, and their classic will actually have some interesting stakes as well. All good. It's a good day for Manchester United now. LOL. Yeah, indeed. If a person from future says you either have to bring Onana back as first choice goalkeeper, ETH, ETH, come on down, buddy. Come on down. Come on down, ETH. I don't know what, I don't want an Onana. I don't want to know what's an Onana. I don't want to hear the name Onana ever again. I have a roast omelette Kafrial Center near my house in Bangalore. It's damn cheap. It is close by to Goa. I suppose it does make sense that it would be there. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Abbas is saying we could generally use some of our main leaders next season. Casemiro, Bruno, and Maguire might all be gone. Abbas, Bruno won't go. I think if we finish in Europe, Maguire, I think they're working on a single year extension. Apparently, they want to drop his salary from 180 to 100K. I don't know if he should take that simply because, and I'll be very fair to the players here for once because I actually like Maguire now, so I don't want to go. We are going to save our money. I don't want to save Ineos's money. If I'm being very honest with you, I hope they lose all of it so they can sell. Um, Apparently the contract is basically a 80K cut, so his salary can go to 100K, and I think it's a 1+1 or it's a 1 year contract. I'm not sure. So there, so I think Bruno and Maguire say. I feel like we can convince Casemiro, man. I think we can. I'm not saying anything. I think he could change his mind. I guess Purins or Mudryk can decide. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oof. The F is more treble trophies. Does that mean you're bigger than Real Madrid? I don't really know how that relevant because uh, different leagues, but okay. Can you tell me which of you apart from me? I have a food truck, a little cafe, and a Christmas decoration business. Yeah. So he love a real idea. Say, tomorrow Ashby told Dallo over Maz Lord Nathan would be happy. One of them's going to be fit. Tell an underrated life lesson. Tell an underrated life lesson. Okay. I like this one. I'm going to save it, Siddharth. Let me just scan through the chat. I will answer this quickly. The only Onana I know is Amadou, the midfielder guy, is pretty decent. I still wouldn't want to hear the name Olana. It's not monetized, yes, Kaustubh, but it's going to be monetized. I assume sometime within this week it will be there. How do I make a living? Like I said, I have little businesses, but football didn't start from 1992. I didn't say it, did I? I very specifically said from which era are we talking about? 150 for a two-egg omelette with power is cheap in Bangalore. Bro, you get it way cheaper here, my friend. Way, way cheaper here. Didn't expect the answer to be this quick. Onana ruined mental health for real. No, yeah, yeah. Believe me, I was going to say when I read Onana, I was going to say the second one without even reading what the second one was. Then I said, wait, I better read it before it's a worse option. Maguire's going, we should get Senesi for free this summer. We should get Senesi, period, because we need a new defender. Kafrial is good. Kafrial is good. It can be good, I should say, with in the right hands. How much do we spend in the summer if we get UCL 400 million? I'm expecting Arman 400 million. I watched aunties making that bike track hard. Now I passed the DL test, driver's license test. Now I can go to Himachal without worrying about police. License is good. License is important, yeah, for your freedom, especially if you want to go around. I have questions regarding Mazraoui's use in the system. Speak up. Let me know. No, what the question is. Watch the shitty Royal Rumble. Not only did we watch it, we did a watch along for it, Amartya. You might have not got the. That's why I tell guys, whatever you guys do, 31 watching. The stream schedule is out, guys. So you don't miss things and think I didn't do it. You don't get the notification. So always Monday afternoon, Monday evening, there's the stream schedule. Always go have a look on the community post for it. Jack Morehouse will be integrated. Only one DM will come according to a report. Wonderful. Hopefully, we are keeping Collier. That means otherwise, I don't know what we are going to do. The Nepal, Nathan, you will not get the Himalayas. Bro, Gaurav, I'll be very honest with you. I have no desire on going up any mountain range because, quite honestly, I don't think I have the energy levels for it. But I really want to see snow. That's all I'll say. Cafe, Srinan, the cafe is closed now. It used to be running. I have a food truck, and the food truck is it's on and off right now. Yeah. Sometimes giving up is not the worst option. Okay. All right. Me, era the only first division trophy they have comes in this decade. Oh, yeah. When I visit Goa, I would like to meet in a fan photo. You are welcome. No, yeah, don't be ridiculous. But maybe we'll do a fan ball meet up soon. Yeah. Maybe when it comes to Bombay, we'll do it. So we are all in one spot. That hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. What do you think of Leon Goretzka replacement Casemiro? He will also become a free agent. I think his age is a reason we won't be interested in him. To be very honest with you, Ronaldo. I think that is going to be the reason why we won't go for him. When we were interested in him, we didn't want to. But yeah, I even paid over 200, 300 for a plate of pav bhaji. So a two-egg omelette dipped in chicken gravy. Maybe a chicken piece for sure. Yeah, it is reasonable, I suppose. When you look at it like that, it's definitely reasonable. I think Senesi is going to Liverpool because he played under slot in Netherlands and he was signed by Richard Hughes for Bournemouth. Yeah, but they bought Jackie now, no? How many centre backs they're going to get there? Paid like the Madrid, let's just watch United games, talk with me. It's good business. 150 for roast omelette. It's not the cheapest, but it's definitely cheaper. Yeah, always like a good chat. Love your interaction style, unique. Thank you so much, Rushi. Coming. Yeah. Actually, no, just leave it out. I don't have water. Yeah. No, I'll be done soon. Thank you. No way I missed it, but I bet you'd be cranky seeing the entire men's round. Oh, I was. I was. Crystal Brighton sir, Liverpool City. Actually, Liverpool City, I think I will be on Lala's channel, buddy. So I won't be doing that. I think I'll be on Lala's channel, keeping him company for the match. Yeah. Uska column of take care, Lavanya. They can never complain for something you know you don't deserve. I don't think he'll be an effective right back under Carrick. He's very defensive. Carrick wants for exactly. I agree. I agree. That's why he likes Dallo. Senesi is coming here. I hope no agent fee, nothing free agent. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see what happens. He has a big move to make for sure, though. Conor Bradley is out till 2027 due to bone damage. They're targeting at least two more defenders as Konate is leaving to. What? Bone damage. All right. Siddharth has asked me a question. Guys, after this we'll play a little bingo. We'll play a game of bingo and then I'll be done because I gotta take my tablet. and I got to eat dinner. But yes, I'll answer this. Set up football bingo, guys. If you want to join quickly, just setting it up here in the background. We'll play one, and then I'll be off. I have to eat, guys. I have to eat. Siddharth asked, please tell me an underrated life lesson. Siddharth, do not be afraid to be alone. Do not be afraid to be alone with yourself, with your thoughts. Nowadays, people, if you're bored, you first thing you do is pick up the phone, you pick up the TV remote. See how you feel when you're isolated. See when you feel when there's nothing going on. How do you feel internally? I think a lot of people. I think a lot of people have restless souls, and I think being alone. I think being alone essentially it can be very good for you to find out how your internal rhythm is. I know that sounds crazy, but it might sound really weird, but I really believe that. I really believe that being able to be by yourself is a is an underrated skill. That's what I'll say. I think it's an incredibly underrated skill, and I think it can benefit young people in particular simply because nowadays everything is what do you call it? What is the word I'm trying to look for? Everything is a rush. Everything is a haste. Everything is a let's do things now. Uh, yeah, that's what I would say. I think people should not uh, be afraid to be by yourself. I think, in fact, I would go as far as to say is it's very important because one of my closest friends in the world, he does not know what to do with himself at all, and I think, yeah, I think that is very very bad. Yeah, I think that is what I have to say. Where was I? Yes, Titanic 2 film has hired Onana's lead actor. Pretty much everywhere. Yeah. Also, cricket has been growing here recently, so they travel only for the matches. Also, fair enough. I heard you're going to take some medication. Are you all good? Yeah. Yeah. It's thyroid stuff. I've had that issue for years now. But yeah. What do you think is the solution is for murder? I think patience, bro. Code. That's the honest answer. I think patience is incredibly important right now. All right, guys. I'm gonna share this here. If you guys want to join, we'll do a couple of bingo, and then I'm out. I have what's for dinner, Erin? That for dinner I believe is dal, aloo matar, and chapati. Upa is gonna extend. Apparently, don't know if I should be happy or sad. You should definitely be sad. It was your moment to. Uh, it was your moment to. How should I put this? Move on. Move on would be the answer I'm looking for. Yeah. Okay. Your comment, please. Yes. 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 My thoughts for the person who's confused with the job business. If you want to do the business, start quickly when young and fail fast and learn fast. Move as you have the fail fast and learn fast. Move as you have the ability to move forward quickly younger. Yeah, that's pretty much what I said to him, Shaunak. I agree. Same thing. Is Sandeep Lamichane still playing? Oh, I can't read that other part. But yeah. Are you guys through? Guys, there are 24 people watching and there's only one, two, three, four, five, six, 7 people. You kept random names? I have, haven't I? I have. Let me know, guys. I'm gonna start straight away otherwise. Oh wait. Let me share. Share screen in case people want to type it down. There we go. Oh, that's pretty far. Okay. 8 friends. I think we'll start at 10, guys. 10 seems reasonable. We'll do 10. Start with 8 friends. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, including me. I'll wait for one more. Tell me how to play. I'm totally newbie at it. Basically, names come up and you have to choose that name with the options, Shaunak. I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you here. So when we start, I'll show it. And there's like a timer. You got to move quick. Okay, 10 people, and I think I'll just wait another minute longer if people want to. Otherwise, we'll move. Basically, up here there will be a bunch of options, and up here there'll be like a name. You have to match the name with the options here, or which is the option you think is accurate. So, for example, if they go Steven Gerrard and there's the Liverpool badge, then you can click on the Liverpool badge. Ad is there. So yeah, you can click on the Liverpool badge, but there's a timer on each name. The name gets skipped really quickly, so you got to move quick. You have like 70 options, and you have like 20 options to link them to. And basically, whoever gets the most points finishes high on the table. Kunati has joined too. Nice, isn't it? Okay, I think we're going to start, guys. Nobody else is joining in. I don't want to waste any time. Start with 10, 10 friends. Here we are. Game starts in 25 seconds for some reason. Why 25 seconds? Why 25? Whatever. 25 seconds is fine. This was the room code name 2x GNX. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. I wish I could get rid of that, but I can't for whatever reason. Wait, what? Why is the game starting 57? I'm confused. Wait, what? This is weird. Okay. I don't know what just happened. It's a great question. Not a clue. This is wonderful. The one time I decide to do this, this is happening. $20. My game has not started. Yeah, no one's game started. It's showing game starts in 0. My screen's stuck. Wait, what? Hi. 2, 1. Oh, what is this now? Give me a second, guys. I'll do this again. Oh. 'Nice one. No, seriously, this is literally the first time that this is happening. I'm very confused. Okay, I got another one here. Let's see if it happens again. If it doesn't happen again, then I guess we're not doing it today. Share screen. There we go. See if this works. 0766E. Put it up here again. Can't even make one big one. Bro, I did it in front of you. For whatever reason, it's not working. I don't know what else to say. Let's see if it works. I'll wait till 10 people join and then we'll move. Generate new link, man. I mean, I did generate a new link. I forgot to turn off the random names. Phantom's here. Hello, Phantom. Can we cheat? Nobody questioned it during the exams. I mean, I don't think you'll have enough time to cheat, to be honest. You can try. We're on 10 people. Love the non random names. Love the non random names. Yes, sure. I'm sure you do. All right, guys, we'll start anyway. Reach 10 people again. Let's see if it happens this time. How do you join exactly with Surgeon's football bingo? Same problem again? No way. Oh, get out. I apologize, guys. I can't do anything. Can't do anything about it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining in. It's been late anyway. Maybe that will fix itself up tomorrow, hopefully. But thank you for joining in. If anyone's missed it, you can watch the stream again. There's no problem. Uh, just talking about regular stuff, nothing special. Thank you for joining. I will see you in the next one. Next stream will be Friday for the preview. Maybe I'll have a guest. Let's see. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the games I've already said what games I'm doing, so I'll see you there. 250 like just 4 left. I'm busy these days. Got an exam on Sunday. Good luck for the exam, Phantom. Don't waste your time watching football this week. But Paul on my screen. Paul Diola. Take care, guys, and I'll see you Friday for the preview. Good night.